everybody, I am the 47th Avatar Opaque Flake.
And I'm the wonderful 101st incarnation of the Avatar Advanced Logic.
It's like a giant piss stream or something.
Well, that's one way to make an entrance.
Yes. So look, I'm fighting dark spirits, yay!
Yeah! Can you kick their ass?
The old man. He knows you're here and he's controlling these spirits.
For a second I thought Gennaro was calling Korra the old man.
Spirits guide you.
You can kill them the way Korra kills them in the show.
Which is what I was trying to get at in the last part, but I guess they had to ambush you at the end of the last chapter.
Yes. Surprisingly enough, they're not hard, but they're more harder than
The old man's control.
the original
Don't
mooks.
worry, spirits.
Yeah.
I'll fix this. Go in peace.
Korra, you filthy shit, you go and showered us.
Oh my god, we gave you all that spirit energy.
Fucking Rasengan and
The
shit.
sky. Something's really wrong here.
But nah, I was
That
like,
old man.
those enemies, I already said it before, but that, like the big ones with the arms,
Yeah.
they do this uppercut on the ground and you can't really predict it. So if you only if you keep your eye on him and you time it is the only way you're gonna count. Like I just saw one go down. So he's just gonna come up and hit me or just come up.
Yeah.
And it's because of that is why they're the most annoying.
Yeah.
Because when you mix them up with other enemies, you're fucked.
So we're assuming that she automatically purifies them after kicking their ass now?
You still have to do the finish him off button, which is B. Or circle,
alright.
in my case. So, I mean, she doesn't do the animation, you just press it.
Yeah.
You gotta be close enough to do it, though.
Shit.
It's funny. I'm trying to use wind and I can't hit them with the tornadoes.
So like fucking use water and shit.
I thought flying enemies were weak to wind.
Deal with it.
Actually, I always thought it was thunder.
Yeah, same thing. Anything that fucks up their flying patterns, that's the way I always saw it.
The same thing. One fries them, the other one just makes them fucking pushed around. Like your analogy sits.
They're the best analogies.
Earth, water, fire, wind. It's all the same thing.
It's all elements.
I'll hurt you in various ways. That one didn't even get, calmed down. That one just fucking flew.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why does everyone else get the peace treaty, but I get the fucking rock to the face?
Air barriers.
Damn, tornadoes everywhere.
Honestly, I like wind. It's a great AoE attack, but it's the weakest by far.
Yeah, I figured as much. Because, like, I know in the universe, airbenders are usually passive by nature. They only fight when they really have to. Even then, they don't do lethal force.
Which was pretty cool when Sahir took over.
Yep, that was a refreshing, no pun intended, breath of fresh air.
Especially... The punches hit me.
It just barely hit you.
I'm like Corey when Martin says his pun.
Yeah, he's just like, wait, what the fuck you say?
Yeah! Anyways, it's also pretty cool when, Zahir's like, oh, I'm into the air nomad shit, though.
That's a big
Yeah,
one.
he doesn't disrespect, like, their teachings, but he's not above using lethal force and taking the air out of your lungs to fucking kill you.
Pretty much. So I'm fighting the equivalent of the mecha tanks with Spirit here.
Yep.
And they are very annoying. I would say the mecha tanks are harder, but there's one reason why these enemies are harder than the mecha tanks. At least when you fight them in pairs.
Shit.
But yeah, I got my ass handed to me. Well enough. Like, how
He
do I
just
counter
does
this?
one side swipe and it's like he's bitch slapping you.
It's like, gotta fucking slap her.
It looks like he has a mustache, like on its face.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of looks like Goth Ball. I mean, if anyone watches ADHD on Fox or YouTube, there's a cat named Goth Ball. So, for anyone who didn't get that reference, there you go.
Go look it up.
The hard part is like, you know how you can telegraph a text to like counter them?
Yeah.
Like he does it here. Like these enemies do it well. It's just that their hitbox is really wonky, so you have to do it before.
Like the window of opportunity to do it is like a little off compared to like other enemies.
No, it's like compensating for lag online.
Oh, well, son of a bitch.
It has that delay,
Yeah.
but like it's not like on like it's not like when fist meets face, but more like
One.
You
half a
just cut it out.
yeah. Well, no, I skipped to me not getting my ass handed to me.
Yeah.
But like I just need to show it off because now I got the hang of it.
Yeah, you're all like, alright, I died once, let's kick his ass properly.
Because you gotta pay attention to how when I get in the counter, and it's not right when it meets it, but like a little bit right before it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like it's more difficult to explain unless you experience it. But look how
Yeah,
easy I whittle them down.
Yeah, I know, you already... It took you like half the time it took you to die.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Yes.
Go in peace.
Please do. It's the only thing I'm gonna give you this whole part.
So you got a new move, just press X again.
Is that pretty hard to do? Yes.
Am I gonna do it? Yes.
I think from this point on I start using Earth more. Like-
It is a good one.
Well, like almost exclusively.
What's the highest level you can get on all of them? Is like 9?
10?
Yeah, that makes sense.
9 or 10, one of those.
I don't know, because it looks like they can't really fit in double-digit numbers. I'm assuming once you reach 10, it may say max or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's funny you say that because once you like master it, it says max, and that's more than 10.
Yep.
So
It's kind of like with Chrono Trigger, when you get to level 99, it just replaces the numbers with stars.
you stop leveling, you fuck.
Pretty much.
This game's already easy. Safety helm and rainbow sword and well, actually, I would always get the rainbow sword. What would you get?
Yeah, honestly, Rainbow Sword on the first run through, and if I do decide to do New Game Plus, I go for the Rainbow Helms after that.
Because usually my final party consists of, well, it depends on what boss, like what kind of version of levels I'm fighting, but it would mostly have Luca, Chrono, and Ayla. Assuming they were max, because Rainbow Sword, Safety Helm, Wonder Shot, and Ayla's Fist at level 99.
I always kept like the original 3, Chrono, Marl, and Luca. Mostly for Antipode.
The Harry team.
Yep.
The best team is always, though, Glenn, Robo, and depending on who you want for damage, Chrono or Ayla.
Yeah. And I always liked Chrono and Marl's combination attacks like Ice Sword.
Yeah. Spin Cut. Ice 2.
Oh yeah, that one's my favorite.
I was thinking, like, you know how I mentioned, like, Korra would be a great RPG game?
Yeah.
It would be great if she actually paired up with someone who was, like, a non-bender. But, like,
Oh, that'd be crazy, yeah. It's just pretty much like they have average stats, but
Yeah.
like they have a unique ability to themselves.
and that, in turn, would be your avatar to the game.
That's interesting.
And then Korra or other benders can mix your whatever weapon or you're gonna specialize. So, like, you know, spin cut. You get me?
This.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, Korra throws a big ass ice on your sword and you fucking splash. Or
Sounds amazing.
Milo does his fart attack to boost you up in the air and then you just... Because he's a fart bender. Imagine! He'd be like one of the best airbenders ever.
Alright, it's like his magic stats like the highest up there just because of his farts. He'd be the joke character party member.
That's not gonna go to Bolin?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Bolin is like a joke, well, not a joke, but he is like the funny guy and whatnot, but like Milo, he would be the joke character, you know what I mean? Where it's just like,
okay,
you can't take him seriously, but if you use him just right, he could fuck shit up.
Yes. I got you. I was also thinking that like in, I mean, have you played Final Fantasy IX or watched someone play it?
I've seen bits and pieces here and there. Isn't that kind of like the one where they went back to like the traditional, like Final Fantasy
old
look?
Games, yes. So there's this mechanic. There's these two characters. There's a knight called Steiner, and there's a black mage, Vivi.
Yeah.
What I thought was pretty cool is that they have a paired up mechanic where Vivi can cast magic on Steiner's sword.
Yeah, so she can enchant like the weapons, or at the very least his weapon.
Yeah, fire sword, mute sword, you know, a silent sword.
Kind of like in Bravely Default, where like, isn't there that one class that can give elements? Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what I thought was cool about that is that like, that's one of the only games where in Final Fantasy that they combine two characters that are unique, separate from one another, into like a tech.
Yeah.
So like, it's never really been done much, cause like one's a buffer and you do that shit. But for them, it was just like them akin. They had like a bond to do it.
Yep.
And
like, get over here.
Well, I've been like thinking of like games, like what games have a lot of techs where they combine together. And like, there's not many, cause it's a hard thing to do in a way.
Yeah.
Or at least like, so you don't make it too OP. But I'm like, I'm trying to go around with that premise where you make a character and you pal around with some avatar characters, some benders, some non-benders, and shit like that.
Just as long as you don't, as long as they don't write your avatar or your avatar as like a Mary Sue, pretty much.
They will.
Then, oh yeah,
they gotta make the kids feel special.
It's all like, I know, it's like, I've never felt like having such a friend like you, blah blah blah. It's like, please no.
Fuck off, Asami.
I have problems.
Oh, they're gonna Bioware this shit. I hope not. But cause like, I was thinking like a game centered around Sako or Asami would work great too, since they're the non-benders.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sako has space sword. Asami has tech. So like, you know, you play as them. They help you out, combine techs and all that shit.
And then Asami gets to do it with Korra at the end.
Schlick, schlick.
Yay.
Tumblr is gonna have... I'm pretty sure Tumblr had a field day with that.
Oh, yeah, you know they did. Anyone that was a fan of Korra had a field day with that. Yeah, Korrasami especially. They were just like, yes! I mean, honestly, no one saw it coming.
Yeah. I think the creators even mentioned that.
Yeah, and they're like, we've been kind of hinting about it since the start of season 3, but we're like, we'll leave it up to the fans to interpret it. Yeah. And then a couple days later, we'll be all like, yep, it's official.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't mind it that much.
Made sense to me.
Yeah.
I still love your analogy, like, I'd fuck her too. Oh, man. So dark puddles, they hurt, but they're not really, like, fatal. Unless you're an idiot.
Yeah. Like, if you're just standing around and standing in them prolonged, it's just like, why am I still standing in them?
This would be a great training map for World of Warcraft. Because there's this trope called don't stand in the fire.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is all nothing but fire.
Kind of like the floor is lava.
Yes. So those guys are doing shoryukens from the ground. And that is annoying. Actually, the more popular term would be like Ermac uppercuts from Mortal Kombat. And they're pretty fucking annoying. Because you can't counter it. You can't well, maybe if you're an AI, but I can't react to that. That's like too sudden for me.
It's too much for my blood.
You would have to guess it like in a fighting game. But here it's too fucking zany, wany, crazy. But this shit's pretty fucking linear as fuck.
So the scene's about it, right?
I feel like it would have been better if it was open world.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can understand why they would restrict it.
Yeah, considering this was in between seasons, it's just like, we don't want them doing whatever, because otherwise it's like, they're gonna be questioning things. Shit!
Yeah, they're like, let's get together and fuck her up. Like, I ain't letting that happen again.
With the deep voice and everything, he's like, fuck her up.
Fuck that bitch up. Yeah, okay, everyone attack at the same time.
He's all like, so you mean fuck her up? Fuck her up.
God damn it, Claw, it's been a while. Claw's been on vacation. I can't do it. I know I can't do it.
Yeah, I think I'm only gonna do it that once, because I have been having kind of a coughing fit, so I don't want to be, like, making it come back.
Coughing blood's normal.
I just prefer not to do it too much.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Phonograph. Alright, so now I got all the elements, I felt like fucking around. My avatar state, mashing the buttons.
Pretty much. That's the closest thing we're getting to the avatar state, isn't it?
I don't know how to answer that.
Unless they make it so you actually have the avatar state in the final battle.
Yes, they do that. They have to.
Yeah, obviously.
So this is why these enemies suck. Especially if you lock on. Look at the camera angles.
Shit.
Look at the damn camera angles. The fight's hard. But
why would you do this game?
So the best way I would recommend is don't lock on and use your thumb to its fullest potential to use yourself as a camera. It's really hard though.
Yeah, I can see that. Fuck.
I'm fighting the camera, man.
Yeah, that's the worst thing to happen, honestly. It's like the fight's not, well, it's not that hard, but the camera's just making it a lot more harder than it should be.
What sucks is that Platinum did not include a console command for this game. Because what I would have done is just zoom out the camera more manually. Like, fuck it, I got a PC, I can do it.
Yeah.
And they fucked this up by making this really too tight for big ass enemies. Why should I suffer for these stupid design flaws?
Shit, what was I gonna say? I can't remember.
Well, if you're not gonna say anything, then I'm gonna say, look, my rock's at level 7.
Oh, right. Speaking, yeah, you reminded me with that, with the levels. Like, it would have been nice that if you got all the elements to max level, then you could have entered the avatar state, like, through a certain restriction or whatever.
So, no, it wouldn't work that way. Okay, well, me personally, I say it wouldn't work that way because if you're in the avatar state, even Aang's avatar state would be like, I'm covered in air, fire, and water that all circulated around me. How the fuck is something supposed to penetrate that shit?
But that's the fun of it. It's like, it's not saying that like, oh, you get this, all of a sudden you're completely invincible, but it's the thought that counts.
Wait, you are completely invisible. You take a step, people die.
Exactly. And that's the thought that counts. It's like a little trophy. It's like, hey, I could actually go in this state whenever I want.
Beat the game just by walking.
Or at the very least, I don't know. Or maybe you have to beat a super boss, and then you unlock the avatar state, and then after that it's like pointless to have the avatar state, but it's there.
Do you like being OP for no reason?
It's fun. With a game like this, I feel like that would be like the best thing. I'm not saying you should have it during the main story, but I'm just saying it'd be fun.
I don't entirely agree, only because of how this game is programmed. Like, the game's already too easy with counters and just spamming water from a far distance. So, like, with the avatar state, it'd be like, okay. I don't know, I just never felt like having zero challenge or threat to be fun. It's like pressing a button to win. But that's just me.
What? These just keep showing up. Shit.
they're here to block your path, even though they're just whatever. But like whatever, we're done.
Yep.
Who are you?
I am known by many names, but you may call me Hundun, master of the chaotic attack. In my time, I was a king.
Huh. And now you're just a sad old man.
Yes, but one who still has much treasure in the physical world. Treasure enough to buy an army. And thanks to you opening the portals, now they can march right in.